Hey, many congratulations for getting a new iPhone. But you also have to keep a few things in your mind while you are setting up a new iPhone. Hello all, I am Nikhil from iGeeks blog, and in this video I'll talk about a few essential settings that you should keep on your iPhone while you are setting up as a new. But before I move ahead and share those settings, I would like to request to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss any update from us. Now, if you have done that, let's talk about the very first essential thing, that is to get a case and a screen protector for your iPhone. Don't worry, I'll link all the best cases and all the best screen protector for your iPhone, so check the links from the description down below. So first thing first is to take a backup of your old device. Like if you are using an iPhone, so you can take a help of iTunes or iCloud to take backup of your device. Or if you are using any Android phone, then you can take an advantage or take a help of the application that supported by those Android devices. So once you boot up your iPhone, do the essential settings that required and which are appeared on screen, like signing with an Apple ID. You can connect with your Wi-Fi network. You can transfer the data from an old iPhone to a new iPhone. But in this situation, make sure your old iPhone runs a minimum iOS 11, right? So after this all first boot up settings, let's talk about some most required iPhone security and privacy settings. And the first setting I would like to talk about is setting up a Touch ID or a Face ID or a passcode. In order to set up a Touch ID or a Face ID, navigate to Settings, select Touch ID or a Face ID and passcode, set up Touch ID or Face ID. Follow the on-screen instruction to complete the process. So it's done. Now without your Face ID or a Touch ID or a passcode, no one can access your iPhone. So now let's jump on to the next setting, and that is finding my iPhone. This setting will help you when you lost your iPhone. I pray to God you won't lose your iPhone in any situation, but just in a case if you lost your iPhone, by activating this feature you can track your phone. Navigate to Settings, tap on your profile, select Find My iPhone. Again select Find My iPhone and toggle on the switch next to it. In iOS 14, one more feature is added, and that is Find My Network. Participating in the Find My Network lets you locate the iPhone even if it's offline, so toggle it on. Another great feature is to send a last location. You can always turn this option for sending a last location to Apple. That will help to locate your device even if it's offline, and you can track the last online location. In some situation, we may not require to share an exact location for an individual app. For those applications, we can set an approximate location. In order to do that, navigate to Settings, tap on Privacy, tap on Location Services, and from here select the app for that you don't want to track your exact location. Toggle off the switch next to Precise Location. So after setting up this feature, that application will not track your exact location. Now let's jump on to the next setting that I like the most, is all about photo sharing. iOS 14 introduced a huge change in photo sharing, so we can allow an individual application to access all our photographs, maybe some selected photographs or none of them. But why? Because photos stored on your iPhone has meta details about when and where you click those photographs, and the application, which tracks you all the time, may create a privacy issue. Navigate to Settings, tap on Privacy, tap on Photos. From here, select the app for which you don't want to access all the photos, or you want to give an access for a selected photos. Make a choice of a photograph for which you want to give an access. Okay, so next setting is required to set up on every device, and that is Emergency SOS. I pray to God you never come across to such emergency situation, but just in a case if you did, then you must know how to set up the Emergency SOS and how to use it. In order to do that, navigate to Settings, tap on Emergency SOS. From here you can see a very first banner that is guiding us. We can press any volume key and side button to activate the emergency services. Just in a case if you want to change the action, then we can toggle on the call with a side button. So whenever we press a side button 3 times, it will activate the emergency SOS. So this feature will automatically dial our emergency contact number. Next, set up the emergency contacts. You can add and edit emergency contacts for emergency SOS from here or from the medical ID. So you already know which settings I'm going to talk about next, and that is medical ID. So we always set up emergency SOS, and along with that we must set up a medical ID. In order to set up a medical ID, navigate to Health app, tap on your profile picture, select medical ID and enter the required information like your name, birth date, blood type, weight, height, emergency contacts, and few other things that is required. Okay, so keeping health in mind, I would also like to talk about one more feature that was introduced in iOS 14, and that is exposure notification. So this is a global pandemic situation and we must protect ourselves, and this iOS 14 feature exposure notification will help you and alert you if you come across any COVID-19 positive person. So navigate to settings, exposure notification, turn on exposure notification, tap on continue, select country and region, tap on done. So this feature is not available in all the countries, but Apple is working on this and may release this feature in your region soon. So these were the security and privacy settings that you must set it up on your iPhone. Now let's talk about a few essential settings to get most out of your iPhone. So first feature I would like to talk about is setting up a notification. I love to be notified of your message or comments on our video, but some applications sends unknowing notifications and I love to keep them away. In order to customize notifications, navigate to settings, tap on notification, pick an app for that you want to customize the notification settings. From here you can do a basic customization like how notification shows on your iPhone, their sounds, their badges. But if you want more customization, that individual app like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, phone app have more notification settings that you can play with. So visit that individual application to customize the settings. Now let's talk about keeping your data safe with the help of iCloud. We can always take the help of an iCloud to take a backup of our iPhone. In order to activate this setting, navigate to settings, tap on your profile, tap on iCloud and toggle on the switch next to application for which you want to take a backup for. Okay, so next setting is to be a commander. We can always command Siri to do such actions, and let's talk about how to get the best out of the Siri. Navigate to settings, tap on Siri and search. Over here, you can toggle on the switch next to Hey Siri. Enable Siri. Select the preferred language. Select the Siri voice. You can always alter Siri responses, and you can always toggle on the switch next to press the side button to activate the Siri. So now be the commander and ask Siri to do the job. Just kidding. Now let's talk about the next setting, and that I use the most is customizing a control center. With iOS 14, we do have a more customized control settings that we can keep or to for a quick access, right? So in order to customize this control center, navigate to settings, tap on control center. From here, you can see a default list of included controls. Scroll down a little bit and you can add more controls by just tapping on the plus icon. If you wish to remove any default included controls, just tap on the remove sign. So after customizing a control center, we can always customize our iPhone look. So first setting I would like to talk about is a theme, or in other words you can say appearance of your iPhone. We can always keep dark or a bright theme for our iPhone. In order to activate, just navigate to settings, display and brightness. Under appearance, select the light or a dark theme. You can always toggle on the automatic, and under option you can set a custom schedule, or you can pick sunset to sunrise option. Based on the settings, iPhone will automatically change the look from a light to dark theme. One of the great feature I liked in the iPhone is a true tone. This will automatically adapt iPhone display based on the ambient lighting condition to make colors appearance consistent in a different environment. And I love to keep this feature turned on. Next is a night shift. Tap on the night shift and you can set a schedule for a night shift, or you can manually enable or disable night shift until tomorrow. So if I'm talking about changing a look of your iPhone, like a look of your iPhone home screen, iOS 14 brings a lot of changing and we can do a lot of customization on an iPhone home screen. Like iOS 14 introduced the widgets, iOS 14 introduced an app library, iOS 14 also introduced a feature to hide the home screens. In order to customize the home screen, just tap and hold the blank area. Let the app icon do the dance. Default, we call it in a jiggle mode. From a top corner, you can tap on plus and you can add a widgets. We have already created a detailed video about how we can add and use widgets. So please do check for a detailed guide from the link description down below or from the card. If you wish to hide home screen, just tap on the dots at the bottom. You can see I do have a more than a 2-3 screen over here, but I have just activated 1 or a 2 home screen. Select the home screen that you want to keep on your iPhone. Tap on done. Okay, we can also customize the entire look of our iPhone home screen with the help of a custom icon. So it's a little bit tricky to apply customized icons to individual application. So we have created a detailed video on that. So check the link from the description down below or from the card. Okay, so last and the most loved feature of iOS is creating a Memoji or Animoji of yourself. So if you are using an iPhone 10, 10R, or just in other words, if you are using an iPhone without a home button, you can create an Animoji of yourself. And if you are using an iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, you can create a Memoji of yourself. In order to create a Memoji or Animoji of yourself, just follow this simple step. Head over to Messages application, create a new message. From the keyboard, select the Animoji or Memoji icon. Now follow the on-screen instruction and create a look of yourself with the help of these tools. And it's done. You have just created a Memoji or Animoji of yourself. I hope you have applied all the settings that I have shared in this video. If you do have any other settings that we should add in this list, then please comment them down below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please give a big thumbs up to this video and hit that red subscribe button. I am Nikhil signing off. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay connected.